16,000 square, 8 million up there, 2 million down here.
Get after it, MP.
A look at the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Hello and welcome to the NBA Cup Championship. I'm Kevin Harlan, and joining me are Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. I'll tell you guys, this has become one interesting event.
Yeah, even though it's still the regular season, this is a chance to put a stake in the ground saying, hey, we're the best team in the league right now. One of these teams is going to come away with that level of confidence.
I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and a look at the recent power rankings. Some interesting stories here in the early part of December. Take a look at the Warriors. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top five.
And right now, for the Hawks, they wanted the top spot badly, and they did just that. A real testament to both their chemistry and work ethic.
Now, Golden State's starting five. They've got Curry. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Moody and Richard. And for the Hawks, the post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. Filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Rizachet. And it's MP in at the one. So Golden State will get the first possession. And here we are, the NBA Cup Championship. Such a unique night on the NBA calendar.
Yeah, and guys, for me, it's up there with a lot of the big events we have, right? Opening night, the All-Star Game, Christmas Day telecast. The NBA Cup has entered that conversation of best days on the schedule.
Let's toss it over to the sideline for news on MP's groundbreaking season.
Thanks, guys. Well, a pretty auspicious record he's set. The most 60-point games in a season. He's on a tear for the ages and has established himself as one of the most combustible scorers in the game. Guys?
Yeah, all right. He is combustible. Thank you very much. With the way that MP has dominated the league so far, you could make a great case for him already being one of the better players to ever lace him up.
MP isn't the best to ever play his position yet, but that could change over the next few years. He's certainly on a path to be viewed as a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Great to see MP look for his shot, especially when he's near the hoop.
Pass to Moody. Now Hartenstein. Outside Curry. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 5 points so far.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
RJ, there were questions about the two timeline approaching Golden State, but some of those young guys have made a difference.
And some haven't. But those team-friendly contracts of those younger players, that's one advantage. And a way to keep that energetic talent around their young stars.
MP deciding where to go with it. And it's good for two. MP's got his second bucket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Curry. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. Richard, be honest. Did you expect Curry to have this kind of career when he was drafted into the NBA?
I don't think anyone expected Steph to have such a transformative career. He's more than a superstar. He's an icon and an excellent ambassador for the game.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Alexander Walker comes in for Daniel. He had a nice open look right there. He's got 10.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
A three from MP. Nailed from three-point land.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
1:49 left to play in the first quarter. Back to Curry. Fires for three. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Newell, he's checked in for Porzingis. The Hawks trail by 4. MP, high post. Curry meets him.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Look at the last game for the Golden State Warriors. It was a win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Here's MP. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Sheer effort from the young MP in close.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The Hawks making a switch here. Kispert's checked in. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski's coming in for Moody. So he gets them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pistons had a huge game. He had 63 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
It's Curry outside. Okongwu grabs the board. Well, it was the Hawks winning their last game against the Pistons. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And MP throws it down.
Great burst. MP is tough to stop once he gains a step.
The Warriors have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Driving inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Chris Middleton. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And both free throws good for MP. 5 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Healed from outside. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's MP making things happen for the Hawks. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And we'll be back with you shortly. Some changes. Richards is checked in, and it's Moses Moody in for Morris. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And here is MP, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Basket counts.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Warriors trail by 4, and Golden State looking at who they've got. Moody is out there with Curry. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Andre Drummond and Richard. Outside Curry. Wow, magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
Oh, you got to feel for the defense. I've been on the other side of the Curry flurry, and I still have PTSD.
The drive by MP. And the shot goes in. MP's got 4 this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
From past the arc, it's hauled in by Porzingis.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
MP, no good. Warriors trail by 4. Down low. Pass to Moody. Back to Drummond. And here is Curry. This one for 3. Another miss by Curry.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
I mean, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
And here's MP for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. 1:39 left now here in the second. Inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. For the Hawks, Johnson comes in for Corey Kispert. And Daniels subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Warriors. Draymond Green comes in for Chris Middleton. A 3 from MP. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Warriors trail by 7. Here's Green. 1:15 left in the first half of the game. Oh, Curry, so accurate from 3-point range.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
We've got 1:08 left in the first half. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, the Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship. Period. Back to you."
Okay, thank you, Allie. A 3 from MP. MP drills the 3.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
30 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Curry. Jacks up a 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds now tonight.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
MP powers through the contact inside.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's the 3. That one misses. And so it's Atlanta headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Come on, please. They're thinking about the shot. It's out there. One more time. A round of applause for the participants.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, we've been building up to this game. Some people say, it doesn't matter. It's just a regular season. But it can be a proving grounds.
Setting a strong foundation for the rest of the year. Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
And you know, for that matchup with the Suns.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
You can feel the excitement. It's Las Vegas through and through. And coming up here on 2K Sports, the second half of the NBA Cup Championship. It's one you will not want to miss. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And after the intensity of these last few NBA Cup games, you all think it'll be hard for these teams to settle back into the regular season.
They'll have to adjust their mindsets for sure. Back to thinking about the long haul, not the do-or-die scenario of the NBA Cup.
The small and power forwards are Reza Shea and Johnson. MP out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. So that's the Hawks 5.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic, because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
And both free throws good for MP. So it's the Warriors now. They trail by 9 points. It's stolen by Johnson. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. And there it is for him. 34 points for MP.
That's a power move by MP. Could have been an and one there.
It's Curry outside. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And the edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And here's MP for 3. Cans it from downtown. MP's got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks. Warriors shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Pass to Moody. Now Hartenstein. Guarded by Porzingis. Porzingis against Hartenstein. 5 on the clock. Curry with the bucket.
You knew it was coming because Steph, this man loves a good duel.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
He's really been on his A game lately. You know, the way their offense is set up, it really relies on his ability. He sets the tone each time down the floor, and he's been a lot of fun to watch.
MP quiets in for 2.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Moody finds Curry. Outside, Green. At 3 off the mark. Atlanta leading by 13. The 3 from MP. Good on the 3-point shot. MP's got 42 in the game.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Green. Here's Hartenstein. Guarded by Porzingis. The Warriors have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And free throw good from Hartenstein.
2 shots.
And so he hits both. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throw? The 3-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch our free throw contest.
Steph Curry with the answer.
Nobody answers the call better than Stephen Curry.
And here's MP for 3. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Curry against MP. A nice shot by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 6 points.
One of the most unselfish superstars out there. Curry is always looking to make his teammates better.
Draymond Green with the rebound.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Green, the screen. Here's Richard. No good from outside. The Hawks leading by 15. MP outside. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the inside. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And this is where Green looks to score. He's comfortable and confident down low.
Here's MP. And got it! Another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Camp, brought to you by AT&T. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Porzingis. Newell comes in for Johnson. Kispert's checked in for Rizachet. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Dyson Daniel. Hield bounce pass. Back to Podziemski. That one goes. Counted. Podziemski's got his first 2 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's MP with the drive. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It goes on Chris Middleton. He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far. The Hawks making a switch here. Krejci's checked in. Then for the Warriors, Drummond comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Stephen Curry in for Hield.
MP. 1 shot. Substitution on the court.
Free throw good, MP. There's 31 seconds left in the third. Pass to Drummond. Now here's Curry. Golden State moving it around. No coverage that time. That's now 26 points for Stephen Curry.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
MP can't get it to fall. MP has been leading the charge for the Atlanta Hawks. He's looking to make history here today. Who knows how much? Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to go.
All right, it's the final quarter. Guys, somebody else needs to get it up.
He's making a change here. Green's checked in, and timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Chris Middleton is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Drummond in at the 5 spot.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Curry dishes to Middleton. Curry against MP. Back to Middleton. Just 5 on the clock. Here he goes. Porzingis with the block.
The ridiculous reach of Porzingis. There is no way he was letting that through.
MP outside. Connects again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Stephen Curry. And get the 3.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
MP. And again. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. the Hawks, Zachary Rizachet checked in for Okongwu, and Daniels subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Moody. Outside, Green. Will it go? And it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here's MP for 3. Green with the rebound. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. 19-point game. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The 3 from MP. The shot missing. The Warriors shooting in this game 45%. Pass to Curry. Now Hartenstein. Guarded by Porzingis.
Gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
MP's shot is good.
MP looking solid there.
Outside Curry. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Atlanta leading by 22. Takes the 3. MP, no good. To the paint. Here's Richard, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Here's MP. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Green with the block.
This is the lockdown defense you expect from Green. So good at anticipating attacks.
To the middle. Curry passes to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Hartenstein with a screen on MP. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Knocked down the 3.
The way that Curry reads the floor, he could get double-digit assists on any night if he wanted to.
MP. Layup, no good. And they've done it. What a moment for this team to lift that NBA Cup over their heads. Pure glory.
It was a memorable journey to get to this point, a battle every step of the way. And you have to think this is a huge confidence boost for them moving forward. It proves they're ahead of the curve in terms of getting into postseason shape.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Howie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. See you next time.